your hair growth could be in danger, and potentially you could be going bald. So you need to stop sponging your hair immediately, and in this video I'll be telling you why. Really quickly before we get started, since I know you're gonna love this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can stay notified. Lastly, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to you. I've said this time and time again, but I don't think you guys are really listening. Hair sponges are commonly used to twist and style your hair, but unfortunately they very well could be the cause of your struggling hair growth. A hair sponge is quite literally a sponge, like a kitchen sponge, like they're literally the same thing. And just like a sponge, it's going to absorb any sort of moisture that it touches. So when you sponge your hair, you're literally stripping all the moisture out of it. And we all know that your hair needs moisture to be able to thrive. By consistently stripping your hair of all of its moisture, you're significantly affecting your hair's growth. And of course, that's not going to be in a positive way. And this is just one way that hair sponges negatively affect you. Another reason that you need to stop using hair sponges is that it literally twists and tangles your hair together, creating friction, tension, and tangles, all while drying your hair out. Of course, the only thing this results in is your hair breaking. So it's literally causing hair damage and breakage. On top of all that, while you're twisting your hair together, you're literally tearing your hair straight out of your head. So I really don't know how or why anyone ever thought this was a good idea. Now, to be fair, most people don't use hair sponges the way that they were intended to be used. The actual way to use a hair sponge is by first applying a bunch of moisture to your hair. Then right after that, you can feel free to sponge your hair. Either way, doing this still damages your hair. It's just not as bad as doing it dry. And unfortunately, the majority of people use this hair sponge when their hair is dry. People just wake up in the morning, sponge their hair, and then they're out the door. And I know a lot of younger people carry their sponges with them in their backpacks and continuously sponge their hair throughout the day. Yeah, you're gonna definitely wanna stop doing that. Excessive sponge use can actually lead to your hair balding. Yeah, you heard me right. You could literally go bald from using your sponge too often. This is because, just like I said, you're stripping, drying, and tearing your hair out. And by consistently, constantly, overly doing it, you'll of course start to realize your hair isn't growing in certain areas. Because just like this guy, if you excessively use it incorrectly, you'll inevitably go bald. And we definitely wouldn't want that. So here's what you're gonna do instead. Instead of constantly, frequently sponging your hair to get that curly effect, you're instead actually gonna focus on your actual curls. Make sense?
Indubitably.
If you have an afro hair texture like mine, you definitely 100% have some sort of curl pattern. What we need to do now is just focus and enhance those curls. And here's how. I want you to use a high quality and effective curl cream or gel. A curl cream will provide you with more natural looking curls, and a curl gel will provide you with more hold and definition. It kind of comes down to your own personal preference, but I recommend trying both. There's several different methods to curl your hair, but I'm gonna be focusing on just 3. The first one is finger coils. This is where you apply product to your hair, grab a small group of hair, and then coil that hair together. To properly coil your hair, you want to grab that group of hair and wrap that group of hair around your finger. You want to make sure that it's tight, and you want to make sure to focus on the ends. After doing that, you can simply let the strand go and you'll have a coil. This is a really good way to enhance your curls. The next method is to hand sponge your hair. This is where you turn your own hands, your own fingers, into a sponge. And then you would sponge your hair similar to using a regular hair sponge. This is significantly better than just using a regular hair sponge because you won't be stripping your hair of moisture. And method 3, if you have a little bit longer hair, then you can do the shake method. This is a method where you wet and moisturize your hair and then simply shake your curls out. Surprisingly enough, this actually helps to define and enhance your curls. If you want a detailed video on how to do exactly that, then check out the dedicated video that I made on it. It looks like this. You can find it directly on my channel. But regardless, for all 3 of these methods, you're definitely going to need high quality products. Don't just use the cheap stuff. Melanin Haircare's Twist Elongating Styling Cream is a great hair cream by a great brand. This is a high quality product that uses primarily natural ingredients to give you a elongated, curly effect. And if you want something that's going to give you a little bit better of a hold, you can try SuperGro Hair Gel. This is a super natural hair gel that's super good for your hair. I mean, it literally has biotin and keratin in it. By using higher quality products like these, is going to give you significantly better results, as well as it's just going to be overall healthier for your hair and your hair growth. So all in all, I highly recommend that you stop using hair sponges unless you want to turn out like this. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, go ahead and hit the like button. It's greatly appreciated. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can get more hair tips, tricks, hacks, and more. Lastly, if you have any questions or comments, drop a comment down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get right back to you. And please, stick around. I'm sure if you found this video helpful, you'll find another one. Just head over to my channel and just scroll through. I can guarantee you won't be disappointed. But yeah, that's all the time that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming through and seeing me. I'm Kozak, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out.